Tonight, laid out for the entire country to see, the desperate attempt by former President Trump to try to get election officials in various states to overturn the presidential vote and come up, basically manufacture, with enough votes to have Mr. Trump defeat Joe Biden in the 2020 election. It didn't happen. And some of the evidence at today's House committee hearing is Mr. Trump, recorded on a phone call, urging a state elected official to come up with votes. Eyewitness News anchor Sandra Bookman with the latest from the January 6th hearing. Sandra?
Yeah, Bill, a critical part of the committee's case, consistent warnings. They say former President Trump heard from members of his family and inner circle that a pressure offensive to stay in power was illegal. Despite that, the committee says Trump and his allies pressed on. The spotlight in Tuesday's hearing turned to election officials and staffers in Arizona and Georgia. The committee alleging former President Trump relentlessly pressured them to overturn the 2020 election, part of an alleged plan to stay in power.
Pressuring public servants into betraying their oaths was a fundamental part of the playbook.
The committee made the connection between Trump's baseless claims of election fraud to the Capitol insurrection. As the stakes rose, the committee claims Trump turned up the heat.
Donald Trump did not care about the threats of violence. He did not condemn them. He made no effort to stop them. He went forward with his fake allegations anyway.
Leading Tuesday's hearing, Congressman Adam Schiff questioning Arizona Republican State Speaker Rusty Bowers, who says he resisted pressure to overturn the election.
Anywhere, anyone, anytime has said that I said the election was rigged, that would not be true.
Also testifying Tuesday, Georgia's Secretary of State Brad Raffensperger, who refused Trump's request to find Trump more than 11,000 votes so he could beat Biden.
The numbers are the numbers. The numbers don't lie.
And election worker Shay Moss, who was falsely accused of tampering with Georgia's 2020 election results, talked about her life being threatened.
I just felt like it was my fault for putting my family in this situation.
Now, the committee also heard from a top Georgia election official who says he warned the Trump White House of the potential for violence before the Capitol attack. On social media, meanwhile, Mr. Trump continues to dismiss the January 6th committee, still maintaining those baseless claims of election fraud.